Welcome to my free course on how to listen. I define listening as suspending judgment and being fully present with another person to understand his or her experience or point of view. It involves hearing more than the words of a speaker, but it really taps into the deeper meaning, the unspoken needs, and the feelings that are being conveyed. It's something that's done with the heart as well as the mind. So by my definition, good listening begins with accurately perceiving what others are saying. In other words, message sent equals message received. And if simply transmitting information, that's enough. However, there's so often more going on. In order to listen well, you have to understand that people want to be heard. They want to know that their opinions matter. They want our empathy and respect. Empathy I define as doing our best to experience the world from another's point of view, and respect is offering due regard for the opinions, the feelings, the needs, and even personhood of another. It's by deep listening that we grant these gifts of empathy and respect. It's showing that we not only understand what somebody is saying, but that we value and respect them as human beings. It's through deep listening that we not only communicate information, but we build and transform relationships. However, deep listening isn't easy. Think about it for a moment. There's so much going on during communication. The speaker has to put into words not just information, but oftentimes complex perceptions and thoughts and feelings and intent. And then a listener has to decode this message through a filter of their own biases, attitudes, beliefs, feelings, motives, and life experiences. And to make it all the more complex, experts tell us that words make up only about 11% of a message in face-to-face communication. Tone of voice is about 35%. Body language, as well as other contextual cues, make up about 55%. Although exact percentages are hard to come by, it is true that there's simply a lot going on, which can make listening very challenging. And yet, as we train ourselves, as we learn to listen well, there is so much that we accomplish in our relationships. It's how we get into rapport. It's how we build trust and goodwill. It's how we deepen our understanding of others, learn new ideas and perspectives, gain more accurate and even, I would say, vital information for making better decisions and solving problems. It's how we overcome friction and work through conflict. It's how we develop shared understanding and consensus. It's a way we affirm other people, motivate and empower them, and even promote personal and relationship healing. I believe it's fair to say that good listening is at the very heart of all healthy relationships. Good listening matters at home and on the job. It matters in your relationships with your friends, your spouse, your partner. It matters in your relationship with your children and grandchildren. It matters to those who work for you. It matters to those who work with you, and to your customers and to your peers. I'd say it matters to most of the people around you. So your ability to improve your listening skills can improve or even transform each of these relationships. People will notice that you're more present and attuned. They'll be drawn to your influence and leadership. As you learn and practice this skill, you'll build better relationships and achieve better results on the job and more satisfying and personal relationships, period. So by going through this free program, you're going to learn the most important influencing skill in the world. And the key to influencing is not being able to explain yourself more eloquently or forcefully, but it's rather being able to listen to others in a way that unleashes understanding and goodwill. So let's continue learning about this. Let's learn more about how to do this in the next lecture.